For more, we cross to SABC News' economics reporter Mpumelelo Maphalala. Mpumelelo, this is an extraordinary situation. Tell us what we know about what is going on, what happened underground, and what is still going on underground.
The situation underground remains unknown. As you've mentioned earlier, you've mentioned about 107 miners managed to escape, or rather come out of ground, but we're not really sure in terms of the numbers because there are three conflicting reports. One side we're hearing 50 plus, on the other side we've heard over 200, and coupled with your 107. So we're not really sure as to the exact figure, exact number of how many miners are outside and how many miners still remain underground.
So let's clarify, the NUM is saying they are being held against their will. AMCU at one point saying there was a sit-in. Do we know now, is this a hostage situation or not?
Unfortunately, we cannot verify whether it is a hostage situation or it is a sit-in that was voluntary, that was chosen voluntarily by the miners themselves. But into the conversation, let me bring in Luvo and Tshwanti, who is part of the leadership of AMCU. Leadership, how are you?
I'm good, and you, sir?
I'm fine, thanks. Can you please just tell us, Uguti, in terms of the numbers of the miners that are said to have come out, what do you know exactly?
Well, I cannot confirm the exact number. I'm only relying on reports that we are seeing from our members on the surface and also the media, but I cannot confirm for certain the exact number of the people that have voluntarily decided to evacuate underground.
And we also learned that yesterday there was a meeting that took place between you guys and management. How did that meeting go, and what was the outcome?
Well, we have been working around the clock together with our national office in trying to resolve the situation. The meeting of yesterday, it wasn't the last one, but we had prior meetings before. So in the meeting yesterday, it was initiated by the CCMA in order to assist the parties in terms of Section 150 of the LRA, so that they can mitigate the situation and hopefully bring, a settlement to the matter. But the company participated in the meeting, AMCU participated in the meeting, but however, NUM officials, they just came there and said they're not interested in the process, and then they maintain their ground that they do not want to see AMCU anywhere this mine. So they didn't participate in the meeting. So when the meeting went on, but however, it became apparent that the company was not willing, to engage AMCU on an open field, and as such, we could see by the presence of heavily armed police, security personnel, and it became aware to us that look, there's no point in sitting here and negotiate. The company has already made a decision that they're gonna sacrifice their employees, and mind you, some of these employees have been underground since Sunday. We offered to bring them food underground, they refused. We requested them to provide food to those employees, they refused. So it became clear to us that, look, the company has made a decision that they want to exact force and they are willing to sacrifice their own employees in defense of a trade union that has lost a majority of support from the employees.
And then in terms of, we see police vehicles patrolling around the premises. What is the role of the police or the security forces around the premises?
Well, maybe I should be asking the very same question, and maybe the media should be also asking the very same question, because before our meeting yesterday, management and the police had already met and agreed on the plan on how they're going to proceed with the matter. And then again, you will see from media outlets that certain NUM leaders were making remarks that we have agreed on a plan with the police. So it's concerning to us that it will appear that the police, together with the securities, are also colluding with the company and NUM. So us as AMCU, we fear that, look, the employees do not have to be heard just because the company and NUM have a certain relationship that they want to protect.
Leadership, we see now it's day 3 into this protest action, and I'm sure you guys are tired as well. We see various of families coming out in support of their families, some of them worried, Uguti, when are their loved ones coming out? How long do you see this going on before a resolution is made?
Yes, we are tired. The employees are tired, but however, as you can see, employees are resolute, employees are determined that they do not want any other trade union other than AMCU. They've signed membership forms in favor of AMCU. They've previously signed a petition to terminate the agreement between NUM and the mine. However, that has been ignored. So as far as I know, the members are saying that we are continuing with our course. We will not rest up until AMCU is recognized. And if it's a matter of the numbers that is being disputed, because there's been a lot of conflicting reports about the membership that we represent. So we are saying that if it's a matter that we have to prove, then why is NUM scared to go on ballot? Why are they scared to go on ballot? Just to show that, look, we still enjoy the support of the employees. So as far as the workers are concerned, they are continuing and they want AMCU to be recognized. That will be the only solution that will bring the strike to an end.
We also gather information that some of the members or the miners that are underground were not willing participants in terms of the strike. And we know that some have come out and have gone back home to their families. So as a union, what do you think would happen in terms of course of action? Do you think that maybe they might sue you guys, they might look for recourse in terms of the suffering that they've enjoyed over the past 2 days?
Look, again, that's another issue that I believe our national leadership, through interviews, I believe that they've exhausted, that point. Management and NUM fabricated stories that people were held hostage. They fabricated stories that underground we only had, 100 members, which is not true. All the employees that participated in that sit-in did so voluntarily. And as you can see also, the employees are outside. They are saying that we will not rest up until AMCU is recognized. So with regards to the cause of action, I don't want to speculate as to how they will deal with the situation, but the information that we have and that we have been singing all along is that no one was held hostage. Employees did the sit-in voluntarily because they wanted their union of their choice to be recognized.
And just before I let you go, my leadership, in terms of the department, whether it's energy or mineral resources and energy or any other government department coming to the rescue or communicating to you guys and saying, listen, we need to stop this, a lot of lives are at stake, the media or the public is concerned, let's find a way forward. Has there been any meetings, any discussions in that regard?
That's another issue because on Monday when we came here, as soon as we were informed of the situation. When we came here, a comrade of mine tried to call, the department in order to intervene. And I could hear from the conversation that they were not interested. So I don't know. It seems like no one wanted to assist these employees. No one wanted to hear the plight of these employees, including the so-called department, because by now surely the department should have done something. Surely the department should have communicated something. And then also, again, from the mine, they should have also tried to prevent the situation from coming to the point that it is at the moment.
Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you so much.
So that was Luvo Tshwanti, leadership of AMCU, saying that the department has not come on board. It has not shown any interest in terms of coming to the party to try and save the situation regarding the miners. Conflicting reports saying that over 100 miners are still underground, some saying over 200. So we're not really sure as to the exact number, but his viewpoints are also indicating that a lot of mine workers want to join AMCU and they're not happy with the working conditions. That is why they're fighting. That is why they remain underground until their demands have been heard.